Good day, children. I am Teacher Fertz, your grade 4 math teacher. Today, we're going to discuss and answer the activities in your module number 8 for the second quarter, which is all about the place value, the value of a digit, reading, writing, comparing, and arranging decimal numbers through hundreds. This is your final module for the second quarter because next week, February 21, is the start of the third grading period. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to give the place value and value of a digit of a given decimal through hundreds. Number 2, read and write decimal numbers through hundreds. 3, rounds decimal numbers to the nearest whole number and tenths. And number 4, compare and arrange decimal numbers. Before we begin our lesson, let us first ask the guidance of our Lord.
Panginoon, maraming salamat po sa ibinigay ninyong panibagong pagkakataon upang kami ay matuto. Salamat sa pagkakataong maipatuloy namin ang aming pag-aaral sa kabila ng mga pagbabagong dulot na kinakaharap naming pandemya. Gabayan ninyo kaming lahat na mag-aaral upang malinang ang aming isipan at maunawaan ng lubos ang anumang leksyon na itinuturo sa amin. Gabayan din naman ninyo ang aming mga guro na patuloy at walang sawang nagbibigay inspirasyon at gumagabay sa amin sa kabila ng kinakaharap naming pagsubok. Sa iyo ang kaluwalhatian at aming pagsamba, Panginoon naming Diyos, sa pangalan ng iyong anak, na aming tagapagligtas. Amen.
Children, always bear in mind to never forget to pray to God every day to say thank you for all the blessings which you have received. Like our previous lesson, this is our only rule for this study, which is you can pause, rewind, replay the parts of this recorded video lesson to further understand the topics being discussed. Ulitin ko mga bata, pwede ninyong balikan at panoorin muli ang leksyong ito ng paulit-ulit para mas lalo kayong matuto. Now, we begin our lesson by answering these drills, which is all about understanding decimals, which is your past lesson in your module number 7. Say a fraction to tell what part of the figure is shaded. Then, say its equivalent in decimal number. Ulitek ubing. Mangibaga kayo, iti fraction para kadagitoy nakulayan nga parte ditoy sumagannad nga ladawan. Ken, mangibaga kayo mat, iti katumbas na a decimal. Number 1. Count how many is shaded. Then count how many squares are there in all. What is our fraction? Correct si John Mark. We have 3/10. What is its equivalent decimal? Correct si Charmaine Joy. We have 3/10. Naglalaing kayon. Now, let us see if you can get these following figures. Number 2. Number 3. number 4. And finally, number 5. Very good, children, for those of you who got the correct answers. For those who did not, ay kailangan nyo pang mag-practice ng mabuti. Tara, chat tayo. You can message me in our group chat for further technical assistance. Or, pwede rin naman kayong magpatulong sa mga magulang ninyo, sa mga kasama ninyo sa bahay. Okay, children? Now, let us listen to the song entitled Karaniwang Tao, composed and performed by one of our national artists in the person of Joey Ayala.
Ako po'y karaniwang tao lamang, kayod kabayo, yan ang alam. Karaniwang hanap buhay, karaniwan ang problema, pagkain, damit at tirahan. Di ko kabisado yang siyensya, ako'y nalilito sa maraming salita. Alam ko lang na itong planeta'y walang kapalit at dapat ingatan. Kapag nasira, sino ang kawawa? Karaniwang tao, saan ka tatakbo? Kapag nawasak, iisang mundo. Karaniwang tao, anong magagawa upang bantayan ang kalikasan? Karaniwang bagay ay di pansin, kapag naipon ay nagiging suliranin. Konting basura ngayon'y bundok, kotseng sira ay umuusok, sabong panlabay pumapatay sa ilog. May lason nga galing sa industriya, ibinubuga ng mga pabrika. Ngunit di lamang higante ang nagkakalat ng dumi, may kinalaman din ang tulad natin. Karaniwang tao, saan ka tatakbo? Kapag nawasak, iisang mundo. Karaniwang tao, anong magagawa upang bantayan ang kalikasan? Karaniwang tao, saan ka tatakbo? Kapag nawasak, iisang mundo. Karaniwang tao, anong magagawa upang bantayan ang kalikasan? Karaniwang tao, karaniwang tao, karaniwang tao, karaniwang tao, karaniwang tao, saan ka tatakbo? Kapag nawasak, iisang mundo. Karaniwang tao, anong magagawa upang bantayan ang kalikasan?
Now, let us take a look at some screenshots taken from the music video you have just watched. What do you see in this picture? Tama si Acacia. Mga negro nga ang nasa larawan. How about this picture? Tama si Raiden. Isang may kapansanang namamalimos sa lansangan ang nasa larawan. If you have a classmate who is negro, or pilay, or bulag, or may kapansanan, how are you going to treat them? Yes, correct ang sagot ni Chari. Dapat natin silang ituring na parang normal din na kagaya natin. Ano pa? Tumpak. Kagaya nga ng sabi ni Mark Antony, haan tayo isuda nga sursurunan wenno saan nga ibulbuli. Now, what do you see in this next picture? Tama si Dwight. Mga batang nagtatanim ng punong kahoy. Is it important to plant trees? Importante ba mga bata ang magtanim ng mga punong kahoy? Bakit? You can base your answers on this next picture. Correct si Vanessa. Kailangan tayo itikay kayo tapno saan nga aglayos. Another answer in which you can base on this next picture. Tama si Albert. Trees serve as our protection during storm. Isa pang sagot mga bata at ibase natin sa susunod na larawan. Tumpak si Kate. Trees protect us from pollution from factories. So, it is very important to plant trees and other plants. Ika nga, ayon sa kasabihan, kapag may itinanim, may blank. Correct kayo amin. May aanihin. So, what should we do to our trees and plants? Let us correct si Janelle. Let us love and take care of them. Now, let us read and analyze this problem found on Jumpstart page 3 of your module number 8, which is all about planting santol tree. Basahan tayo ubing ken awatan a nasayaat. Mang Pedring and Aling Perla planted santol in their farm. After several years, the santol bear fruits. Mang Pedring and Aling Perla harvested 15 and 6,700 kilograms. They sold 10 kilograms and saved the rest for their family. In 15 and 6,700s, what are the place value and value of the digits 6 and 7? Now, let us try to answer some questions about the problem which you have just read. Who planted santol? Yes, sina Mang Pedring at Aling Perla. Tama ang sagot ni Eliza. Where did they plant the santol? Tama rin si Ilorde. Itinanim nila ito sa kanilang bukid. How many kilograms of santol did they sell? Correct si Denver. It is 15 and 67 hundredths kilograms. How many santol did they save for their family? Very good si Zyron. It's 10 kilograms. What character traits best describes Mang Pedring and Aling Perla? Tumpak si Oliver. Sila ay maalaga sa mga puno at halaman. Naglalaing kayo, Nubing. Now, let's take a look at the harvest of Mang Pedring and Aling Perla, which is 15 and 67 hundredths kilograms. Let's find out the value and place value of the 4 digits with this place value chart. Based from this table, what is the value of 1? Correct si Earl. It's 10. What is the value of 5? Tama si Jelay. It's also 5. What is the value of 6? Yes! Correct si Natalie. It's 6 tenths. What is the value of 7? Very good si Francesca. It's 7 hundredths. Great job, children. Now, let us try to read and write decimal numbers through hundredths. When reading decimal numbers, read the whole number part as normal. Use "and" to represent the decimal point. And continue reading the number as normal but end with the last place value. Let's try this. Sa number na nakikita natin ay basahin natin muna ang whole number part. Anong basa natin? Correct si Janine. It's 10. At ano naman ang basa sa decimal point? Correct din si Karil. Ang basa sa decimal point ay "and". At ang huli, ano naman ang basa sa decimal value ng 6? Tama ang sagot ni Nigo. 6 tenths. Ngayon, basahin naman natin ito ng buo. Tumpak si Xavier. Ang tamang pagbasa ay 10 and 6 tenths. Very good kayo mga bata. How about this next figure? Correct si Xavier. Ang answer ay 10 and 6 hundredths. Very good. Now, let us try to round decimal numbers to the nearest whole numbers and tenths. To round decimal numbers to the nearest whole number, analyze the digit at the first decimal place or tenths place. If the tenths place value is 5 or greater than 5, then the digit at the ones place increases by 1, and the digits at the tenths place and thereafter becomes 0. Tignan natin itong number na ito. Anong whole number natin? Ang whole number natin ay 9. Ang decimal na nasa tenths place value ay 6. Ang 6 ba ay mas mataas o mas mababa ba sa 5? Tama si John Mark. Ito ay mas mataas. Ngayon, magdadagdag ba tayo o hindi? Tama si Mary. Magdadagdag tayo ng 1 dahil ito ay mas mataas sa 5. Saan natin ito idadagdag? Tumpak si Shaira. Idadagdag natin ang 1 sa whole number natin na 9. Kaya, ito ay magiging, ano? Correct si Glory. Kasi, 9 plus 1 magiging 10. At, ano ang mangyayari sa number 6 at 3? Tumpak si Glory. Ito ay magiging 0. So, ang sagot natin kapag i-round off ang 9 and 63 sa pinakamalapit na whole number ay ano? Correct si Jans. 10 ang sagot. Now, if the tenths place value is lesser than 5, the digits at the ones place value retains, and the digits at the tenths place and thereafter becomes 0. Let's try this. Ano ang pinakamalapit natin na whole number sa number na ito? Tama si Princess. Ang number 8. Ano naman ang decimal number na nasa tenths place value? Tumpak si Kevin Clark. Ang number 4. Ang 4 ba ay mas mataas or mas mababa sa 5? Tumpak si Kevin Clark ulit. Ito ay mas mababa sa 5. Kaya, magdadagdag ba tayo sa nearest whole number ng 1? Tama si Timothy. Hindi tayo magdadagdag. Kaya, ito ay mananatiling number 8. Ano ang mangyayari sa digits 4 at 5? Tama ulit si Timothy. Ito ay magiging mga 0. Kaya, ang sagot natin kapag i-round off ang 78 and 45 hundredths sa nearest whole number ay ano? Tumpak si Carlo. 78 ang magiging sagot. Ang gagaling nyo mga bata. Let's try this. Sa halip na sa nearest whole number tayo mag-round off, i-try naman nating i-round off ito sa nearest tenths following the same principles. Ang 9 and 63 hundredths rounded off to the nearest tenths ay ano? Tama ang sagot ni Albert. Ang sagot ay 9 and 60 hundredths or 9 and 6 tenths. How about this? Ang 78 and 45 hundredths rounded to the nearest tenths ay ano? Tama si Akesha. Ang sagot ay 78 and 50 hundredths or 78 and 5 tenths. Very good mga bata. Ang gagaling nyo. Now, let us try to compare decimal numbers. In comparing decimal numbers, compare the digits in the whole number. Next, compare the digits in the tenths. And compare the digits in the hundreds. Let's take a look at the following table of 100-meter dash wherein there are 3 competing players. Sino kaya sa kanila ang nanalo? Who among the 3 players is the fastest? Correct ang sagot ni Glory. Donilo is the fastest. Who finished the run in the longest time? Tama ang sagot ni Carlo. Si Cardo. How would you arrange the runners from the fastest to the slowest? Correct si John Chris. Donilo with 15 and 32 hundredths is the fastest, followed by Renato with 15 and 37 hundredths, and Cardo with 15 and 39 hundredths is the last. How would you arrange the runners from the slowest to the fastest? Tumpak ang sagot ni Kate. Cardo with 15 and 39 hundredths is fast. Renato is faster with 15 and 37 hundredths. And Donilo with 15 and 32 hundredths is the fastest. Very good. When comparing, we use the symbols lesser than, greater than, or equal to. Parang bibig lang yan ni Pacman. Kakainin niya yung mas malaking number. Ngayon mga bata, how do we read decimal numbers? We read the whole number as normal and use and in the decimal point, and read the decimal number as normal. How do we round decimal numbers? We add 1 to the digit in the ones place value if the value of the tenths is 5 or greater. We retain the digits in the ones place value if the value of the tenths is lesser than 5, and the digits thereafter will become 0. And finally, how do we compare decimal numbers? We compare the whole numbers, we compare the tenths, and the hundreds place value, and we can use the lesser than sign, the greater than sign, or the equal to. And how do we arrange decimal numbers? We can arrange them in ascending or descending order. We can arrange them in increasing or decreasing order. Pataas o kaya'y pababa. Mga bata, yan ang ating mga pakakatandaan sa module na ito. Ngayon ay ready na kayo para sagutin ang mga gawain sa inyong module. Ngunit, bago kayo magsagot, ay makinig muna kayo sa ating direksyon. Pumili ka lamang ng isa sa 4 na mga nakalistang gawain sa ibaba na iyong gagawin. Tignan ang inyong mga pagpipilian. First choice natin ay explore A and B. Second choice naman natin ay ang explore C and D. Third choice natin ay ang explore E and F. And sa ating pang-apat na pagpipilian ay ang Deepen Activity 3. Uulitin ko, pumili ka lamang ng isa sa apat na iyong sasagutin. Good luck sa inyo mga bata! And for our final activity, you are all going to answer the gauge part 1 to 10 on the last part of your module. Please submit your answers on Monday, February 21, 2022 when you retrieve the first module for the third grading period. Good luck sa lahat! At ako muli, si Teacher Perds, ang inyong grade 4 math teacher na nagsasabing, always remember to be happy. Hanggang sa muli, paalam!